Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Fishing North Atlantic, where hopefully we can almost get done with this here string. Where is said string? Oh, look, right next to that boat that we're going to devour. It's mine. You know why? Because I don't care. No, that is not very nice. We do care about other people's ships here in this game, and we will give them a warning honk, and we'll give them another warning honk, and then we'll hit them. But anyway, so we actually just fast forwarded 2 hours so that we can have all blue, because that is what we're going to try to do. We're starting off this episode at 953,000 pounds. There we go. So we'll just continue hitting him, and everything will be fine. That'll be fine. We'll just push him out of the way. Not a big deal. 381 pounds. Wow, that is absolutely fantastic. Hey, bud, you're a little jacked up. Yeah. So next time when you see me, stay out of the way, please. Okay? So then I won't have to hit you. It'll be fine. We got a little bit of some swells out here today. Nothing too terribly crazy. But like I said, a little bit's better than nothing. So anyway, what is today's achievement? Hopefully we can make at least 1.1 million with this episode, or at least hopefully. Oh, there we go, 5,000. That's absolutely fantastic start. I don't think we need to see this anymore. Thank you. We have an absolutely terrible set with sun right there along the line here. If we had it any more perfect, then it would be terrible. Anyway, but besides the point. But yeah, so everything's been going good. Just got done recording some Long Dark. Just got done watching good old Fooster's video on Sons of the Forest. Absolutely beautiful game. If you didn't watch the Long Dark, absolutely beautiful. And if you haven't watched any Fooster's videos or something like that, go check him out. He's got like 850,000 subscribers or something like that. So you know he doesn't need any help from me, but his videos are absolutely fantastic. So if you enjoy like survival games and stuff like that, definitely go give him a look-see. And maybe one day I can be maybe a quarter of talented as what he is, because let me just tell you what, I absolutely love his videos. But anyway, other than that, like I said, we have 965,380 pounds out of 1.3 million. So hopefully we can get some good amount of pots on board. And like I said, I do think that we're going to have to set maybe about 25 more pots. Unless we keep up about 5,000 pounds a pot, we may have to set a few pots back, and then, you know, fast forward some time to get up to 1.3 million, or as close to being full as humanly possible. We're still waiting for the update, of which is the AF Therafault or something like that ships. There's 12,557 pounds. Holy Sacagawea. That is the biggest one I've ever seen. Let's actually hold on a minute. We need to go check that out, because I'm gonna take a picture of that one. And yeah, that is absolutely fantastic. I may even screenshot that one. There we go. Biggest pot I've ever seen. And I absolutely blew past my next pot there, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, so we'll back up and get this one. But so the DLC should be coming out sometime soon, and then we do have a little bit of some playtime with that. Hopefully we can live stream it when it comes out. Normally they come out on like a Wednesday, which kind of sucks, but you know, not much we can do about it. So we'll have to wait until I get off work on Wednesday. But at least the good thing is about the whole thing is that we are going back to work. I actually went to work twice this week. Instead of 4 days, we went twice, and used some sick time. But I mean, I will tell you what, it has been absolutely atrocious with the sickness. The wife has upper respiratory infection. And so she's got some antibiotics and stuff like that to take care of. Oh, look, we hit 1 million pounds. We got 300,000 pounds yet to go, and we have a little less than like 75 pots to go or something like that. But anyway, so she had an upper respiratory infection. She's got some antibiotics, so hopefully she'll be kicking this sickness off. It's not very fun. Like, I lost my sense of smell. She's lost both smell and taste. And then, you know, it feels like a sinus infection, but it's all right. I mean, if it doesn't do... If I can't kick the habit or kick whatever we got, then I'll just have to go out and go to the doctor. Not a big thing, but I haven't went to the doctor yet. It's been a week and Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so a week and 3 days, so a week and a half I've had it. But everything will be all right. I mean, I definitely feel a lot better. Still a little bit stocked up, but you know, staying on the same pill regimen. Honestly, the best thing that has ever happened was started to take ibuprofen. Ibuprofen has been fantastic. For some reason, it feels like my tongue has like swollen, or is swollen a little bit in the back. So right by my like molars and where the wisdom teeth used to be, it seems very swollen back there, and it feels like at night or something like that I've been biting my tongue. So when I wake up, it's like it hurts like a behemoth, which is kind of annoying. But ibuprofen takes some. It's good for a headache, good for, you know, swelling and stuff like that. So that's been helping out quite a bit. I've been coughing quite a bit, but the cough drops are not working as good as they used to. Like a few days ago, it worked great. Every time I started coughing, took a cough drop, it knocked it off. Yesterday and today, took a cough drop, nothing was working. So I may cough here and there, but everything else has been pretty good. Everything is mild now. My throat don't hurt at all, so that's fantastic. Still got a little bit of a deeper register, which I think is absolutely badass. Not gonna lie, but yeah, still got a little lower of a register voice going on. But other than that, I feel pretty normal. Like I said, just headache in my nose a little bit, and that's about it, and a cough. But at least the cough is wet instead of a dry cough. I absolutely hate dry coughs. It is the absolute worst. But yeah, we're definitely on the mending process of all this, so that's all that matters. So if you have been wishing me well and getting better, thank you much for that. Definitely needed it. And if you want to hear a little story right quick, I almost ran into the Swifty truck yesterday. It's not funny, but it's kind of funny. So what was happening was I was coming back up from a transfer site, I wasn't fully loaded. I was about 76,000 pounds. So not fully loaded, but damn near. And this car was getting on the on-ramp. And the Swift truck, I was starting to pass him. He was about maybe 10, 15 feet in front of me. He just, boom, come right over. And I didn't know why. I figured something happened, but I mean, it was a lot closer than it needed to be. But I understood it after the fact of why it happened. 7,000 pound pot. But I understood what happened. And what happened was that the car come on the freeway, or was on the on-ramp, and slammed on the brakes. And that is the absolute worst thing you can do. It's insanely annoying when people do that. So he slammed on the brakes, and the Swift guy cut me off, so he didn't hit him, so the guy could come over. And, he made it. It's just not like it was like super close or anything. I mean, I've been in closer situations. It just wasn't very fun, right? But everything's fine, I went past him and he waved like, hey, sorry I fucked up. And I was like, yeah, you did fuck up, but, it's all right. Everything's fine. So after that, just moseyed on my merry way, and everything was fine, like I said. But that was pretty much about the only real thing that happened. The only other thing I can think of is that I was coming back from another transfer site. So I had 3 trips yesterday, and they were about, grand mileage was about 300 miles or so. So it was actually a little bit of a busier day, but not really. The most I think I've had was like 400 or 500 miles in a day, and that's quite a bit. Thinking about you're only in one county, and we're not the biggest county in the world, but we're not the smallest either. And so, you know, I mean, we're just staying in one little county. So, you know, 400 or 500 miles a day, that's quite a bit, especially in 10 hours when you're picking up boxes and swapping them out and stuff like that. And what I drive at work is a box truck with, you can pull boxes up and drop them off, and then with a mule train trailer. And that's what I drive. I mean, I call it a wiggle wagon. My wife calls it wiggle wagon. Well, yeah, I mean, it's not bad. The hardest part about it is backing the stupid thing up, because you got about 1.5 feet in the front of the box that you got to hit, and you got 2 rails on the back of the trailer. You got to back the 2 pieces of steel or rails or whatever you want to call them into this little thing, and if you miss it, you got to do it again, and it's about 1.5 feet, and so you basically got to, well, and the rails are about 1.5 feet spread, so I mean, you pretty much got to nail it. There's like maybe 1 or 2 inches of wiggle room to get, but the hardest thing is that you can't lock the front dolly. So we have 1 axle on the front, and it's a free dolly. I can't put a pin in it and lock it up or nothing. It's a dolly. It swivels, you know, and that's what makes the trailer turn. So basically, you're backing up a double, is what I call it. I mean, it's the easiest thing for my brain to say it is. It's not fun, but once you understand once you understand how to do it, it's not hard, but it's not fun ever. Okay, so if you've done it, you know, you understand. Why are we not backing up? Can we? There we go. I mean, like I said, it's not fun. It's not bad. I do it damn near every day, all day long. So, I mean, sometimes I can hit every box and everything is perfectly fine, and sometimes I can't hit a box to save my life. But yeah, so we pick up the box at the site, so we're backing it up there. We go to the brow log or the pit at the landfill, and that's where we back it up again. So you're backing it up 2 times a trip, and so sometimes you're backing it up 10 times a day, and sometimes you're backing it up, you know, 12, 13 times a day. Say if you had to swap out boxes for something, and anyway, long story short, sometimes you're backing up all day long, sometimes you're not. And apparently, and clearly, if you're having a bad day, you back it up more than what you want. But it's not hard. But anyway, this thing wiggle wags all over the place. I don't really know why I broke off on that tangent, but it's not a 53-foot trailer in which I'm used to, or was used to. It's so funny because when you're backing up this mule train type deal, and then you get out of that truck after driving it for like 3 months straight, and then you drive a straight trailer or a 48-foot trailer or what have you, you can't back up the straight trailer. Well, I mean, you can, but you have to reprogram your brain to do it. It's very strange. It's a very strange concept to think about. But yeah. So I mean, that's just my theory on the whole thing. Where's that buoy at? There it is. We're gonna smack it right in the goods, and then once we pick that up, then we can get this down, over, up. How far? Oh yeah, that's gonna be pretty close, but good. All right, let's go. So we'll try to get this thing turned around as quickly as possible. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting heavier. You can definitely tell the weight in the boat. We're not slowing down or backing up as fast as normal. We're not speeding up as fast as normal. So we definitely got some weight. But we're at 1,066,306 pounds. So we definitely have some weight behind us. We need to fast forward about an hour. And the good old sun's going down. Yep. Oh, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to take a screenshot of that because I don't know what I want to have the picture of yet, or the thumbnail. So we're just going to have both here. Let's see how everybody's looking. Everybody's fine. Isaac's getting a little tired, but he'll be alright for a little bit while. a little while longer. Let's go this way. Yep, that's the way we want to go. Simmer down just a little bit. Have been looking at some games. I actually been, so I have the PS Plus $120 a year or whatever, and you get access to all these, free games and stuff. And Far Cry 5 was for free, and I was like, gonna do it. I've never played Far Cry before, but I was like, I've heard some good things about it. And I've played probably about 8 hours worth of it. And my wife was like, well, if you like the game, then why don't you get it for the PC? And I was like, that's a fantastic idea. So, even though I'm playing it, and I'm not even close to being done with it, but if you guys are interested in it, I will get it for the PC and play through it once again. And just to hang out and whatnot. Probably live stream. Like I said, a lot of games I've been saying live stream, and I've been thinking about it. So lately, like I said, been sick. Haven't really been up to the challenge of talking forever. But if you guys are interested in Far Cry 5, I think it's a little bit of an older game. I think it just came out, but I'm not for sure. But I'm having an absolute blast with it. So if you guys are interested in Far Cry 5, let me know in the comments below, and I will pick it up and start playing with it. I'm going to try to do live streams on Saturday night. So I get off at 5 o'clock, and then so probably be from about 6 to 8 at night, and try to do that. If it doesn't work out on Saturday, then I'll try to do it Sunday. But Sunday is kind of a busy day. That's when I edit and record and upload and all that fun stuff, and then do whatever else, that needs to be done. But we could definitely try it on Sundays. But let me know what is the best day for you. Whether it be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Because I'm off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And then if anything happens, then of course, I'll let you guys know whether there's going to be a stream or not. But I know that Sundays everybody goes shopping and everybody gets ready for work, and I know that Mondays everybody's at work or getting off work and then getting ready for Tuesday, and I do understand that Tuesday is the same thing. So I think Saturday would be the best. It would just kind of be a little bit of a variable with me getting off work, and especially if it starts raining like it's supposed to be. I think we're supposed to get like 3 to 5 inches of rain through next week. So it may be a little bit interesting at work. May have to do some overtime, but we'll just keep an eye out for it. But if you guys are curious on live streams and stuff like that, gonna definitely try to do live streams. And every week's not gonna be the same thing unless you guys want it to. But hopefully we can do, like Far Cry 5 if you guys are interested in it. Farm Sim 1 week, Outer Ore another week. Or what have you, or even, we can do like an hour of one game, an hour of another game, stuff like that. 7,000 pounds there, that's also a good one. Or we could even do this game here. I know whenever the game comes out, or the DLC comes out, I'm going to immediately come home, buy it, and start live streaming immediately. Don't matter if it's Wednesday, Friday, it don't matter. So we're going to be doing that. And I just have a feeling that it's coming out on Wednesday, probably Wednesday morning, so it'll be a little bit late because, of course I have to work. But hopefully we can get that figured out and, get that up, or get a live stream going so we can get it all, situated and squared away and check out all the boats. I mean, we have enough money. We got 4.8 million. I can't see the boats going more than altogether being 10 million more. Fully upgraded and stuff like that. So if you guys are interested, just be on the watch out. If you have subscribed and you haven't clicked that little notification bell, be sure you do that. It makes you know when I go live or when a new episode or video comes up or what have you. Just know that if you click that little bell, then you get a notification when I go live, upload, what have you, and then you can potentially be a part of the live stream. And then, of course, if you have any questions or anything during the live stream, I have a secondary monitor or my phone or what have you that I can always talk to you guys. And that's been the most fun for live streams. There is looking over, seeing people in the live streams texting me or writing comments in the comment section, and then I get to answer them, whether it be in person, like live stream, or in the next video, or just text you right there, or like text it on the video after the fact, or whatever. I think it's fantastic. So if you guys have any questions, be sure to comment down below, and I will answer them as quickly as humanly possible. And yeah, so anyway, thank you much for that. Does truly mean a lot. So right now we're at 1.1 million. We just crossed into the 1.1 million. I don't know. I kind of feel like we may be able to get a few. I mean, because right now we're at 300,000 pounds. I think maybe it was only 200,000. Where did we start at? Was it 900 to 800? Either 200,000 or 300,000 pounds in so far. We had one 12,000 pound pot. We're getting quite a few 2,000s, some 7,000, some 4s, stuff like that. We only have 211,000 pounds to go. So 211,000 pounds to get this boat completely filled up. How is our catch time doing? Our catch time is right at 4 days and 14 hours. And I think you can be on the boat for 7 days, I think, to get the full freshness. It can only be on the boat for 7 days, and I think they start dying after that. But anyway, just a little recap. Like I say, we're going to try to get this boat filled up. And we're so close now. This is the closest I've ever been to filling it up. So we're going to get it filled up, and we're going to get everything squared away. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start live streaming either this game, Far Cry 5, if you guys are interested in it. Maybe I'll make a little poll on the YouTube channel after this recording so I don't forget. And then I'm going to try to make another poll to see when you guys are more apt to watch the live stream. It'd be more included with me in the channel and stuff like that, because that's what I want to do. I want to be more involved with the community and stuff like that. I do know it's a little bit hard sometimes day to day when I'm at work and stuff like that. I do understand, like the Discord has moments where I'm always on it, and sometimes there's moments where I can go like a week without being on it, and that's just me being busy. So if you are part of the Discord, I do appreciate it. Just know that I do appreciate all of you that are on the Discord server. Just know that sometimes I actually forget I have it because I get so busy. But do know that I appreciate every single one of you that has taken the time to watch the videos, to like the videos, and comment on the videos, and subscribe, and everything. Just know that I do appreciate every single one of you, and it does mean a lot. So we're at 1,116,000 pounds. We should be getting, I think it's about $14 a pound. So we should be getting easily over 14 million plus whatever port reputation we have at Yarmouth. So that is actually rather exciting. And then, yeah. So I'm quite excited to see what's going to happen when we get all the money. Because no, I don't think I have a loan. I don't see why I would have a loan in this save. This save is the easy save. This one is the very first one I've ever had from when I started the game, I think, unless they, or do we have to restart? I think once they came out with the Scallop DLC, you had to restart, or the enhanced version, or whatever it is. I think you had to restart. But anyway, whatever the case may be, we still will have enough money to get the new boats and stuff like that. So don't be worried about that. We'll be posting the live stream or videos as soon as possible. It will be a live stream, but then the next video will be a video of these new boats. Maybe one per video. I don't know yet. Just depends on how much, if I like them, if I don't like them. And then if you guys are waiting to see, like, if is it worth it getting the DLC or what have you, then of course I will tell you my honest opinion. And yeah, but right now, Scallop DLC, I don't really care for it, being honest with you. So if you're new to the game and you haven't got the Scallop DLC, I don't know. I mean, it's ultimately up to you, but I haven't scallop fished much because for some reason, it's very hard to catch scallops. The Viking Power, which is the biggest one, I think it's like $9 million or $10 million, somewhere in there. You can catch like, I think 10,000 pounds per side or per purse. But other than that, you don't really do a whole hell of a lot. So just keep that in mind when you, if you haven't bought it yet. The waves in the enhanced version, which they claim to be the best in the world in this game, is terrible. I mean, don't let them fool you. But other than that, you know, hopefully they're making another game and make it just like Barrett Sea. I mean, hopefully they can make a new game like this with Barrett Sea waves. I can't imagine how it would be too terribly hard to transfer the wave codes. Again, I'm not a designer, I'm not a game programmer or what have you. That's just my opinion. Anyway, we'll see what the jury has in store when the time comes. Also, speaking of jury, I do want to let you know that times may be a little bit strange in April. Why? I got pulled for jury duty, and I don't know if I'm going to be part of the jury or not. So we're waiting until April 11th to get actually filed down to, or dwindled down, or whatever you want to call it, to see if we will actually be picked or not for the jury. But that will be April 11th, or like a week or two before April 11th. So we got a few weeks, and then I'll get a letter in the mail stating if I need to go to the courtroom or courthouse or not. So we'll see how that goes. I'll definitely keep you in mind. I can't tell you anything about the case or whatever, so don't ask. But I will definitely try to do the best I can with videos and stuff as the time may go, because I'm not sure if I get paid at the job and the courthouse or what happens there. So I may have to work on Saturdays, leaving me only one day off. And I'll do as much recording as possible, but just know there might be a little bit of a hiccup here and there and what have you. So just keep that in mind if the videos get a little dwindled down. Of course, like I said, I'll keep everybody up to date on the YouTube channel. And if you're part of the Discord, then you can get information there. And then so be it, or so on. So anyway, right now we're at 1.14 million, so 144,000 pounds. We need 322,000 pounds. So we need about let's see, about 180,000 pounds of crab. And we're doing all right. I mean, we're actually doing a lot better than I thought we would. So if this last string that we kind of just placed there willy-nilly, if that last string does anything good, we may only need to set about 10 pots back. But right now, 150, so yeah, we need 172,000 pounds, which is doable in 26 pots. It'll be kind of hard. We're not going to be able to have like a lot of 400-pound pots, but we'll definitely see what happens there. 1,000 would be kind of skimpy. We need about maybe an average about 3,000 pounds a pot, so that we don't have to reset any lines. But right now we're at the end of the string, and so in the next episode we will, because we're at 30 minutes right now. So in the next video, we will keep going and pick up the rest of these 26 pots. And like I said, if we've got to set a few more pots, then so be it. In the next video, we will set some pots and stuff like that. We need, officially, the grand total is 170,000 pounds in the next 26 pots. Is it going to happen? Is it not? You know what? Let's actually, because we're here, let's pick up the first pot and see if we're going to be on a good luck stroll or on a bad case scenario. Isaac's a little bit tired. Josh is all right. I need to fire him just because I don't like my boss. I'm kidding. We'll keep him around. Anyway, let's pick up this first pot and see just how it goes. We have 100 pots on board, so we have 26 left in this 26 pot string. Like I said, this was just a willy-nilly string. I wanted to set 126 pots. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? I can't tell you until we get going. So let's see. We'll pull the first pot and then we'll leave it at that. It doesn't look great, but then again, I haven't really paid attention to all the crabs, so I don't really know. If it's a 4,000 pound pot, then we're going to be great. If it's a 800, that's going to be terrible. There's 1,000, 1080. Okay, yeah, well, we'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Like I said, live streams are coming up. I'll let you get to be the testers on what you want to see played, whether it be Far Cry 5, whether it be Farm Sim, Out of Ore, this game, whatever. We will definitely let it happen. And then in the next poll, we'll try to do what time is the best for you guys. But anyway, thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll catch you all in the next one, and you all take care.